Central C started to do something new that not many artists do to market their music. It is something really smart and new to the industry. Think about the way you usually discover new music. You're scrolling to your social media feed until you run into some cool video with good music, and then you wonder to yourself, oh, this is a really good song, I wonder what it is. You find the song, you save the song, and boom, you're a fan now. So essentially, this is what Central C's marketing techniques is focused on, just that on steroids. And what this marketing technique is called is having a clipping army. And basically how this works is that up here we have Central C, as you can see, and Central C has his lyrics to his songs, live shows and music videos, and then obviously his music. And down here we would have a bunch of clippers, and these clippers are going to be using all this stuff from up here and creating new content from it. So if you have listened to any music at all or checked any short form content at all ever on social media, you have probably run into some edits before. One way I usually explain edits to people who don't know at all what it is basically mini music videos, stylized music videos, but it's created from already existing content. Lyrics, well, lyrics obviously this text, but live shows, music videos, or it could be interviews, but in this case I think they mentioned live shows, music videos specifically, and then obviously the music. And these clippers are gonna use all this content up here and repurpose it and create new content, and all of this happens on this site called WOP, and I have other videos on explaining exactly how the WOP works, but now we're gonna focus only on the Central C clipping. So they have their own Central C clips community, and in here there's the earn tab here. So here you can see the whole budget that they have. Seems like they have a bit less than 8,000 budget for now. And often how these things work is that they have their first budget, and then once that is spent they will like refill it or create a new campaign. So often the budget you see for one campaign isn't the full budget that they use for the clippers. And here you can see how much they pay. 40 cents per 1k, minimum payout 20 cents, maximum payout 175, and which platforms, Instagram and TikTok. And I'm gonna go through some examples of what these edits could look like. So it can be like this, it can be like this. Quite simple actually, that's quite simple, but sometimes there are some with more complicated effects and transitions. But you know, it's also the cool thing about this is that a lot of these clippers have different styles, so every video is gonna be a bit different, you know. So how the whole thing works is that Central C's team and the clipping agency just came up together with guidelines on what the clippers should do. The clippers read the guidelines and make the content, and then they post the link on the web page I just showed you, and as soon as they post a link they will start getting paid. The reason why it's genius is that this is the best way to target people who scroll through social media and find new music from content, because you cannot really do that with ads. Just think how often you have found a song from an ad compared to some cool piece of organic content online, you know. So yeah, if you want to know more about this stuff, contact me, link in the description. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Is it actually genius or not? And I will see you guys on the next video.